channel. So in today's video, I am going to talk about these Harry Potter frequently asked questions that I found on the internet. And I'm going to try and answer them the best I can too. I did have to research some of the questions because it was like, I think I know the answer to this, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to have to research this. But you never know, there might be a burning question of yours in this video, and I'm going to try and answer it. So yeah, if you want to hear these frequently asked questions on Harry Potter, then hit that like button and carry on watching. And if this is the first time you've seen my face, hello and welcome to my channel. If you love anything to do with Harry Potter, this is the place for you. Join the magic and mayhem of this channel and hit that subscribe button because I would love to have you. A massive thank you to these guys. These guys are my Patreons. They help me keep this channel running just that little bit more. If you'd like to know anything about Patreon, it's linked in the description of this video, along with my social medias. Go see what I'm up to on those. Okay, question number one, right? Question number one was like the first question I came across of this Harry Potter frequently asked questions. Yeah, I'm assuming fans have asked this, supposedly. How did Harry Potter get his scar? Do you know what? I'm not even going to answer that. Do you know what? I can't. No, we're done. I'm not going to answer that. How did Harry Potter get his scar? You don't even have to read the books to know how he got his scar. I'll give you a clue. Somebody gave him the scar. Seriously, there isn't a Harry Potter fan that's asked that, right? These are just frequently asked questions about Harry Potter. People that are maybe thinking of getting into Harry Potter and they've just asked the question, maybe. Or somebody that doesn't know Harry Potter and was doing a pub quiz has Googled this. Oh. Frequently asked question number 2. I have heard this one quite a lot. Why was Harry's horcrux not destroyed by the basilisk bite? Right, so it's because Fawkes obviously came. We saw Fawkes fly in. He flew into the Chamber of Secrets and with his magical tears of healing, healed Harry's wound, obviously, and the poison. It drew the poison out. So obviously, because the host of the horcrux wasn't killed, the horcrux wasn't. This is one I had to kind of do a bit of research on because I thought, I'm sure that's the answer, but I need to have a look. But then this next question comes into play. How did Harry survive but the horcrux didn't? You know, obviously in Deathly Hallows Part 2. Now, there were 3 sort of theories on this. So the first one was that Harry was protected by Lily's sacrifice. There was that one again. Obviously, that's how he survived it the first time. Not quite sure if I believe that's the reason why, though. Another one is that apparently when you cast Avada Kedavra, it can only kill 1 soul at a time. And obviously, Voldemort only cast it that once. And it was sort of luck of the draw. And he killed his own horcrux, his own part of his soul, maybe because of the connection between them. But yeah, there's that one. And the last theory is that obviously Voldemort used the Elder Wand to cast Avada Kedavra on Harry, but the Elder Wand was actually Harry's at this time, and the Elder Wand didn't have the full effect on its master, which was Harry. So the curse didn't have the full effect because it was like, I can't kill my master. But let me know what you think to them 3 theories, or do you have another one? I love listening to this sort of thing. So yeah, let me know in the comments. But for now, let's move on to frequently asked question number 3. Why didn't Harry see thestrals sooner? Now, obviously, we know in Order of the Phoenix, Harry can see thestrals. He sees them with Luna. Obviously, Luna saw her mum die, and that's why she can see them. And obviously Harry had previously just seen poor Cedric Diggory die in front of him, and that's why he now can see thestrals. But the question is, why can't Harry see them before then? Because obviously his parents and Professor Quirrell. Okay, I'm going to try and answer this the best I can. I did research this a little bit because I wasn't 100% sure on the Quirrell one, but it did kind of make sense. With Harry's parents, though, Harry was a baby. Okay, he was a baby when they were killed, so he would not have understood death. He would not have understood what's going on, so he didn't technically witness a death if he didn't know that's what he was witnessing, so that is why. And with Professor Quirrell, Harry was unconscious when it happened. But Harry was putting his hands on Quirrell's face and he was watching him melt away. So he must have known that death was coming. Or do you have to actually witness that last breath? I don't even know. I'm not quite sure. But the Quirrell one, he wasn't unconscious through the whole of the death scene for poor Quirrell. Again, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'm going to move on to frequently asked question number 4. Why didn't Fred and George notice Peter Pettigrew with Ron on the map? Because we all know you can see Mrs. Norris on there, so why can't you see Peter Pettigrew? Because it would come up as his name, and not only that, obviously when Harry got a hold of the map, he saw Peter Pettigrew as the rat. So yeah. Now, I did research an answer for this question, and all I basically found was that Fred and George wouldn't have known who Peter Pettigrew was. They didn't know he was obviously who he was. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but apparently Fred and George would have maybe just thought it was another student. But what I don't get is why Fred and George didn't ask Ron. I mean, Peter, well, the rat, Scabbers, was literally with Ron all the time. So, and it never came up in question. I mean, it would come up in question for me if I saw this name on a map with my brother, like all the time, but I'd never actually met him. Fred and George would surely question this. I mean, he slept with the rat. Do you know what I mean? So they'd be like, who's this Peter Pettigrew? And why are you sleeping in his bed? And why are you literally attached to his hip all the time? But yet we've never met him. Surely that would come up in question. Thoughts, comments, please. Frequently asked question number 5. Why is Harry considered a half-blood? Quite a simple, straightforward answer. Yes, both his parents were magical, but his mother was muggle-born. To be considered a pureblood, it has to be a bit of a line of purebloods to be a pureblood. Like, no muggle connections at all, you know, like relatives, if that makes sense, with the mums and the dads, and yeah. But yeah, that's why he's a half-blood, because his mum, Lily, was muggle-born. Frequently asked question number 6. Why do wizards need money? That I found a really weird question. Just like us, really. We all need money in life. Magic doesn't solve everything. You can't magic anything and everything with, hang on, out of thin air with magic, if that makes sense. There might be some things you can do, but maybe, I don't know. No, you're always going to need money. Plus, they'll have to pay taxes and things like that. Yeah, they're going to need money. I mean, come on. I thought that was a really weird question. Frequently asked question number 7. Why didn't they use veritas serum to find out the truth? Now, JK has said herself that veritas serum wasn't commonly used in trials because it works best on the unsuspecting, the vulnerable, and those insufficiently skilled. So veritas serum might not work in a lot of cases. So yeah, they couldn't have used it, say, on Death Eaters and things, because I don't think it would work, because, well, they're quite skilled anyway, aren't they? I mean, Voldemort just wouldn't have anyone as a Death Eater, let's face it. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about that one in the comments, because I do know it is a frequently asked question. I think I've even questioned something like that myself, so, but I don't know if I've answered it really well. If you can do better, let me know in the comments. Frequently asked question number 8 about Harry Potter. Why did Harry end up with Ginny? Why did I end up with Matt? It was fate for them, I suppose. And there was a connection between them throughout the series. I'm not keen on film Ginny and Harry's relationship. It just kind of does come out of nowhere. There are subtle hints though. I mean, obviously in Chamber of Secrets, when she sees Harry at the Burrow, she's like that. You kind of see there, obviously, that Ginny's got this crush on Harry, and it does kind of blossom a bit, and that'll be why. But it's not my favourite couple, so I kind of get it. I think that's where the question was going, but yeah. What are your thoughts on Harry and Ginny's relationship? Let me know in the comments. I want to see these comments flooded so I can talk to you. Frequently asked question number 9. Can Harry still speak Parseltongue? No. Oh no, that ability went out the window when Voldemort's horcrux in Harry was gone, Voldemort's soul. It was just a connection that Harry had with Voldemort. I did hear that he did speak Parseltongue again. I think in The Cursed Child. I can't remember. I've read that book once. I haven't seen the play. I've read it, but I haven't seen it. I really would like to go see it. But I've only read that once. I don't think, maybe I didn't enjoy it as much as the Harry Potter series. I can't remember, but I have only read it once. Maybe I should read it again. But yeah, apparently I read somewhere that he did say it again, because I did do a bit of research to make sure I knew what I was saying. Oh, you're used to me by now. I never know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it is said that obviously that ability went out the window when the horcrux in Harry was destroyed, because it was a connection between Harry and Voldemort. Frequently asked question number 10 about Harry Potter. How do wands work? I don't know how to answer this. So the magic within a witch or a wizard travels through their wand. It's a tool that they use for their magic to come out. I don't know. They just work. They're magical. They're magical things that I didn't actually cast a spell there, because I know some muggles will be watching, so I need to be very careful. Okay, so last question, guys. Question number 11, frequently asked question number 11. What happened to Hermione's parents? Obviously, she obliviated them. Apparently, after the Battle of Hogwarts, Hermione went to fetch her parents, restored their memories, and brought them home. What a lovely ending. So there you have it, guys. They are some of the frequently asked questions on Harry Potter. Really can't get my head wrapped around the first one. How did Harry get his scar? A fan should know this. I'm sorry. I'm not one to say you're not a fan if, or I'm not like that, but you should know how Harry got his scar if you consider yourself a Harry Potter fan. Anyway, again, talk to me in the comments. I like your company. Talk to me. I enjoy it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. I'm going to go now. I have got to go and prepare for Thursday's video. I'm filming Thursday's video today as well. It is Monday. I'm not quite looking forward to Thursday's video at the moment. I'm excited, but I don't know how well it's going to go. But you shall see on Thursday. But yeah, I'm going to go, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye, Pods Poppets.